Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Fairhaven Union High School. We are at the home of Slater Nation, and it's boys Division II playdown action, or playoff action, I should say, here today. And this afternoon, a beautiful day here as we are in the month of March, and we have 8 teams remaining in the Division II bracket. And they are number 1 seeded Hartford will take on number 8 U32 today. Number 4 Montpelier is hosting number 5 Springfield. Number 2 Lamoille is hosting number 7 Middlebury. And then this game right here, we are at Fairhaven High School for the number 3 Fairhaven versus number 6 Harwood game here today. So the Fairhaven Slaters warming up on the court as we look out. Fairhaven comes here with a 16-5 overall record. And the Harwood Highlanders come into this contest with a 12-9 overall record. Once again, they are the number 6 seed. And Harwood defeated number 11 Milton to make it to this game here today. And the Fairhaven Slaters defeated Missisquoi. So that's kind of how it breaks down leading up with their first round wins. This is the second round. And if you win this one, you go to the Barry Auditorium. So as of today, we have 8 teams remaining. As we said for the quarterfinals, the 4 finalists will end up at the Barry Auditorium for the semifinals and ultimately the finals. So there you go. That's a little background information. Let's show you the team that Fairhaven will be playing today. As you can see, in a black uniform with yellow lettering. The Harwood Highlanders are a team that plays primarily a Northern Vermont schedule. Again, they have a 12-9 overall record coming into this contest today. So that's about what we have for information on this team. We're watching them warm up here on the floor. Let's run down their roster for you. Number 3 is Leo Constanza. Number 5 is Sawyer Bakarski. Leo, by the way, is a senior. I'll run down the grades as well. Number 5, Sawyer Bakarski is a junior. Number 10, Vincent Wing is a sophomore. Number 11, Caleb Brookins, senior. Number 12, Steele Nelson, a senior. Number 13, Richard Ravelin, he's a sophomore. Number 14 is Pike Nelson, he's a sophomore. Number 15, Braden Bellows, he is a junior. Number 21, Luka Petrovic, he is a junior. Number 22, Jake Benafra, he's a senior. 24 is Garrett Brewer, he's a senior. And 30 is Alex Sands, he is a senior. The head coach, Mr. Jay Bellows. And there you go. That is the entire lineup. We'll get the starters as they are announced on the floor while from the public address announcer. I want to thank Eric Ramey, the athletic director here at Fairhaven, for getting us situated today. And it's going to be a full house here this afternoon for this contest. And across the way, we have our officials waiting on the sideline. And warm-ups continuing for the Fairhaven Slaters, the home team here today. You play at the home of the higher seed, and Fairhaven earned that right with their number 3 seed. And the number 2 is Rowan Lincoln. Number 3, Sam Cahill. Number 4 is Oliver Smith. Number 10, Easton Adams. 11, Hunter Adams. Number 12, Andrew Barker. 13, John Roberts. 14, Joey Rice. 15, Cody Adams. Number 20 is Derek Webb. Number 21, Luca Carabino. Number 22, Max Carabino. 23 is Austin Williams. And 24 is Marshall Robinson. And those are the Slaters out there continuing their warm-up on the sideline. Their head coach is Mr. Luke Vadness. Assistant coaches Ryan Lawrence, DJ Perry, Ken Webb, Jana Webb. Athletic trainer is Mike Finnegan. So there we are. And you can probably maybe notice the back of that jersey for Fairhaven says Barry on it. And that is the ultimate goal, to get to the Barry Auditorium and obviously the championship game. And today they got to get through the Harwood Highlanders in order to achieve that goal of getting at least to the Barry Auditorium. And a packed house here on hand this afternoon. This is playoff time. You can always count on a great crowd. And we are again in the month of March. And that is tournament time. The girls' championship all happening today, championship Saturday. So West Rutland girls are still a part of that. So we wish them best of luck. And of course, our remaining teams here from the Rutland County area, wish them all the best of luck as they head on to the championships, or the final few games of the regular season. It's a Saturday. It's March 7th. You can see there on the wall, we are at Slater Nation, home of the Fairhaven Slaters. And always a pleasure to be here for great basketball action we're expecting here today. More coming up. Okay, we are here at Fairhaven High School, Slater Nation. Eric Ramey, the public address announcer / athletic director, making the pregame announcements. And more of that coming up as we get ready for our introduction of our starters.
Today's Vermont Division II quarterfinal game between the visiting number 6 seed Harwood Highlanders and your number 3 seed Fairhaven Slater.
We'll listen on in here as our starters introduced.
Running in and out of the gym or out in the hallways or cafeteria will not be permitted. Please take notice of the exits located around the gym. In the case of an emergency, please proceed to these exits and out of the building. And now for today's starting lineup. First, for our visitors from Harwood. At forward, number 5, Sawyer Pekarski.
Sawyer Pekarski, number 5, introduced as one of the starters.
At guard, number 15, Brady Bellows.
Number 14, Pike Nelson. 22, Jake Vanafra. Alex Sands introduced. And one more who's still wearing his sweat jersey, so I couldn't see the number. All right, now here's the Fairhaven Slaters. Rowan Lincoln, number 2. Number 3, Sam Cahill. Number 12, Andrew Barker. 13, John Roberts. And number 15, Cody Adams, rounding out the Fairhaven starting 5 and their coaching staff, as we see. All right, there we go, the playing of our national anthem, and we're ready to go. We've had our starters introduced here on the floor for both teams, and we're just about ready to get this one underway as we look around the gymnasium a little bit. There's the rooting section, popular place to be in this gymnasium. The rooting section for the Fairhaven Slaters, all dressed up in their Slater colors over there and ready to cheer on the home team here today. All right, head coach once again is Mr. Luke Badness for the Fairhaven Slaters. Assistants Ryan Lawrence, DJ Perry, Ken Webb, Jana Webb. And the head coach again, Mr. Jay Bellows for the Harwood Highlanders. And these are the Highlanders out here in their black and yellow coming out on the floor. And the Fairhaven Slaters will join them. We'll have our opening tip-off coming up here in just a moment. Seed number 3 hosting seed number 6. In the opening tip-off, Andrew Barker there for Fairhaven. Number 5 is Sawyer Pekarski. Off the opening tip, controlled first by Fairhaven. We're underway, quarterfinal action at Slater Nation. First quarter here is Fairhaven with the first possession. And there's a shot, nice little floater put up. Sam Cahill gonna get that one off the front of the rim. Pike Nelson on the rebound. So here are the Highlanders with their first possession. Get a chance to look at their offense. Fairhaven slides back into what looks like a zone defense they are using or starting off with. Good patience, taking their time here. Highlanders trying to find the right opportunity. They get cut off baseline, kick it back out top of the circle to reset the offense. Looked like room for a shot over there on that left wing. Will not take it. Drive to the foul line, back over left wing again. And the ball knocked loose. And we see it rolling out of bounds. So a lot of time taken off the clock. Good minute or so. A half minute anyway on that possession. We're 6:58, so about a minute gone in the contest. Most of that used up right there by the Highlanders. And they turn it over. All right, top of the circle. This is Sam Cahill. Passes off over to number 15 is Cody Adams. There's one for three, way out there. Andrew Barker gonna light it up. Not sure that was the intended play. Kind of got back to him. He looked and said, I got room, I'll take that. And he did. Hit a beauty right there for three. Fairhaven up on top, leading now 3-0 with that three-pointer by Barker. Good defensive play here by Fairhaven, sealing off every avenue there. There's a shot, hits the side of the backboard. Rebound coming down to Cody Adams. So good defensive pressure there. Fairhaven giving up nothing. There's a little runner put up by Rowan Lincoln. Comes off the rim, rebounded by Harwood. Highlanders still looking for their first basket. Fairhaven quickly back, waiting on defense. Highlanders will send it out top of the circle, setting the offense up. Brandon Bellows now. This is Bellows' right wing shot. And dead-eye on that one, going to make it a three. That ties up our ball game, 3-3. So both teams with a three-pointer here, and we have about 3 minutes gone in this contest. First quarter action, quarterfinals at Fairhaven. And that will be looks like a foul. This will be Kim Levins, one of our officials. Okay, that's an offensive foul. That's going to be called on John Roberts. It looks like number 13 for Fairhaven. So it gives the ball back to the Highlanders as we have exactly 5 minutes left to go first quarter. Little fadeaway jumper the other end there by Braden Bellows. Bellows had a little room left side. That one just grazes the rim, as you see, and goes out of bounds baseline. It'll be out of bounds off the Highlanders. Here's Sam Cahill to bring it down the floor. Possession Fairhaven. Tied at 3 apiece. Cahill top of the circle, setting up for the Slaters. All right, coming out on top, this is Rowan Lincoln with it now. Rotating out on top, Cody Adams. Now, nice feed inside in the paint. Should be a foul coming on that one. That was a pass in the paint underneath there to John Roberts. A little about it. And Roberts got fouled, so he'll be on the line to shoot, and that will be a foul on Jake Vanafra. So Vanafra picks up his first, and Fairhaven can break the tie from the free throw line. All right, John Roberts. First free throw is good. Fairhaven 4. And the Highlanders 3. Vanafra will get another. Or actually, John Roberts will get another. All right, Roberts good on the foul line there. Hits them both. 5-3 advantage Fairhaven. Here come the Highlanders. Right side jumper put up there, Alex Sands. We get a whistle and a foul looking for the rebound. And that is going to be on Sawyer Pekarski. So Pekarski will pick up his first personal foul. Here's Harwood waiting down at the other end. They're not going to press the full court press. So no full court pressure. It's going to be inbounded by Fairhaven. And the Islanders will pick everybody up here, defense here at the half court. Sam Cahill, top of the circle, over to the right side of that three-point circle. Derek Webb with a touch of it. Now goes over to the corner to Cahill. Drive to the basket. Puts up a shot under a lot of pressure there. The rebound yanked down by Pike Nelson. Nelson will get it to Sands, and here's Sands over the half-court line. You get a cutter in underneath, can't get it to him. They get it in the corner. They'll get a shot up there. And now whistle on the right side of the basket, looking for the rebound. And that's somehow a violation against the Highlanders. I'm going to guess that'll be an out of bounds, maybe hit the baseline. So it will be a turnover. 3:33 left to go. First quarter action. Ball being brought down. Cahill into the front court here for Fairhaven. Sam drive to the basket, puts up the shot, should be good. And basket good. Sam Cahill go to the line. So we'll have a foul going up on the board. The score is now 7-3 Fairhaven, and the second personal foul now called on Sawyer Pekarski. So Sam Cahill is on the line. Sam will shoot one. Basket was good. Quarterfinal action we're watching here. Fairhaven High School today. And it is going to be a three-point play. Nice shot. Foul shot there from Sam Cahill. Clock starts ticking again. Down approaching the 3-minute mark left to go first quarter. That's going to be a baseline violation. Harwood Highlanders trying to find some room there to get closer to the basket over from that right corner area, step on the baseline. I will tell you this much, though. They do have some excellent ball handlers on this Highlander team. The 3 or 4 different guys got a touch of the ball there. Very good ball handlers. Sam Cahill, top of the circle shot. That'll be off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Fairhaven. Good job on the boards, Derek Webb. Now a jump shot, free throw line. That's going to be good. Hit by Andrew Barker. Barker having some good minutes in there in this first quarter. Fairhaven lead now 10-3. Right side shot in and out. Alex Sands goes all the way around that cylinder and then pop back out. Gets knocked out of bounds here. Baseline. Looks like it's going to stay here at the Harwood end of the floor. So we have 2:18 left to go. Coach Vadnais putting in Rowan Lincoln coming into the ball game now. And the ball will be inbounded baseline by Pike Nelson. And the inbounds pass is stolen, picked off there by Rowan Lincoln just into the game. Feeds it ahead, fast break. Sam Cahill will finish it off with a layup. And all of a sudden, Coach Jay Bellows wants to take a timeout here as we got a little bit of a run going for Fairhaven. They're up on top, 12-3 now, leading Harwood with timeout on the floor at Fairhaven High School. Quarterfinal basketball action here at Fairhaven High School. The Harwood Highlanders take a timeout as Fairhaven gets on a little bit of a run. There you can see the score, 12-3. And we got 2:09 left to go. This is first quarter action. Highlanders trying to regroup here a little bit. Fairhaven done with their timeout under Coach Luke Vadnais, right back out there on the floor. And we'll be ready to go. It'll be Highlander possession here on this inbound right here. Fairhaven back waiting on defense. Neither team using full court pressure so far. Shot top of the circle, Alex Sands trying from three-point range. Fairhaven rebound. And going to get a travel or an out of bounds there at the baseline. Good fast break, good move down the floor after the rebound. Everybody running down there, but that's either an extra step there or a step on the baseline. So turnover for Fairhaven with 1:44 left to go first quarter. All right, drive into the paint there by Harwood. There will be a foul there. All right, and that's going to be Fairhaven's Derek Webb that will pick up personal foul number 1. Non-shooting foul will have it inbounded here from the baseline. There's a drive toward the basket and another foul by Fairhaven. I believe that's going to be on Sam Cahill. We'll see in just a second. It looked like his number called out. So yes, it is. Sam's going to pick up personal foul number 1. John Roberts stepping into the lineup now for Fairhaven. 56 seconds left to go, first quarter. Harwood keeps the possession. Highlanders will bring it back to the top of the circle to set up the offense. Ball stripped away, shot there by Pike Nelson. Fairhaven cleanly stripping it away. Nelson got it back, left side. They get a three-point shot put up. John Roberts going to miss that one. Nelson with the rebound. Here come the Highlanders. Fairhaven back quickly on defense. 20 seconds left to go, first quarter. There's a right side jumper. This will be a three-pointer. If it goes, it won't. Braden Bellows putting up that one. Fairhaven with the rebound. Slaters run the floor into Sam Cahill. Takes it in for the right-handed layup. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Let's see if we get a shot off. We are going to get one just over the half court. Hit the front of the rim there. And will be a missed shot, and that will end our first quarter. So a good one for Fairhaven. Doing a good job on defense on this Highlander team. We'll show you the scoreboard here at the end of the first quarter. It's the home team, Fairhaven 14, the Harwood Highlanders 3. Second quarter coming up. Okay, ready to go. Starting our second quarter here. This is quarterfinal playoff action. Fairhaven up on top 14-3, leading at home. Home afternoon game here in this month of March. You win this game, you go to the Barrie Auditorium for the semifinals. There's Harwood's shot. Off the rim, rebounded by Harwood, knocked away by Fairhaven. Good shot attempt there. Pike Nelson, Braden Bellows in there for Harwood. Looks like that's going to be an out of bounds. And it is going to be an out of bounds off Fairhaven. So a chance for Harwood right here. Very slow getting going offensively for Harwood, but excellent defense here for Fairhaven. Showing great quickness here. Taking away those opportunities. Fairhaven maintaining that zone defense. Highlanders pass in the paint. That becomes a loose ball picked up there by Cody Adams. Here come the Slaters down the floor over the half-court line. Just underway, about a minute gone here in the second quarter. This is Sam Cahill, main point guard here for Fairhaven. Sam doing a good job with that ball control. Brings it right side, got it knocked away, recovers. Out there on top helping him, this is Rowan Lincoln wearing number 2. Now we'll work that left side. Here's Andrew Barker with it. And count that basket in the paint. Falling down was John Roberts. And John managed somehow off balance to hit that shot. He got fouled, and that foul is going to be on Vincent Wing, number 10. One of the sophomores here for Harwood, and we'll have a free throw. Good three-point play. 17-3 now, the lead. And again, Harwood just trying to get anything they can going here offensively, but very stifling defense, quick defense for Fairhaven. Nice job working it in underneath the baseline. That's Pike Nelson. Pike got the lane, got a little bit of room. Showed some great ball handling, working his way in there. Hits the bucket, and a foul on the play. That's going to be on Fairhaven's Andrew Barker. Nelson will be on the line. He'll shoot one here as the basket did count. It's been a while since we've had a field goal here for, and now a free throw. So any kind of score coming from Harwood. Trying to get a rhythm going offensively. Fairhaven with it. Top of the circle. Rowan Lincoln coming out, popping out. Sam Cahill. Work to Barker over on the right side, right wing. Three-point try, no good. And we get a rebound taken down by Caleb Brookins. Ball goes back to the Harwood end of the floor, top of the circle. There's a jumper free throw line. Pike Nelson hitting that basket. Highlanders get back quickly on defense. Here come the Fairhaven Slaters. Looks like a man-to-man defense used by the Highlanders. This is Cahill, top of the circle. Fairhaven getting the ball in underneath. There's a block shot. I believe I'm going to give credit to Steele Nelson on that. It's going to stay with Fairhaven though. Nelson blocking that one out of bounds. Underneath Slater basket, Andrew Barker put up a shot, misses. Rebound Fairhaven. They get it over on that right wing. Going to get Rowan Lincoln the ball, and he's going to get 3 for that. Beautiful shot. Rowan Lincoln gives Fairhaven a 28 advantage. Good defensive pressure right there. Cody Adams going to pull that one away at the other end of the floor. Get it down to Barker. Barker going in for the shot, got fouled. Count the basket, and he'll be on the line to shoot. All that happening with 4:33 left. Make that 4:36 left to go here. Fairhaven foul is going to be on number 14. That would be Joey Rice's number. There's another foul. I mentioned Joey Rice, number 14 for Fairhaven. I'm sure that number didn't go up there right on the board. So I'm not sure that would be accurate on that. But nonetheless, we got another foul. This time it is accurate. That's going to be a foul on Fairhaven's Andrew Barker. Both number 12s involved. Number 12 is Steele Nelson, shooting 2. He was fouled while shooting. Barker getting a cheer coming out of there. Got his second personal foul right there, so he's going to get a rest. And on the line shooting his second free throw, Steele Nelson. Misses this one. Good job there on the boards. Good position, Cody Adams. Slater's coming down the floor with it. Rotating out top is Adams. Feed it in underneath. You get a shot. There's going to be a foul on that. You get double coverage collapsing on John Robertson. John put up the shot, got fouled. And they're putting up Vincent Wing's number. He wears number 10. This is Vincent right in front of us, the bottom of your camera there, bottom of your picture. And on the line shooting, John Roberts. First is good. We have 4:11 left to go here in the first half. Very quick game here so far. So this is quarterfinal basketball action, and up and down the floor we've been moving here. Not a whole lot of fouls, so things moving quickly. Second free throw good. 25-9, Fairhaven lead. Quarterfinal basketball action at Fairhaven High School. Nice little, actually got bumped in there, but a nice fadeaway jumper hit right there by Steele Nelson. Points have been hard to come by here for the Highlanders. Here's one, top of the circle for 3, Rowan Lincoln. He all net on that one. So we trade baskets. Ball's going to be lost out of bounds at the sideline. It looks like Luke Vadnais wanting a timeout. Yes, he does. Call for the time, and he gets that time. So we have all threes up there on the time clock. 3:33 left to go here in this second quarter. First half action. It's Fairhaven 28, Harwood 11. Quarterfinal basketball action continues with timeout on the floor. All right, there's the Fairhaven 5 out on the floor here with 3:33 left to go. Second quarter action, quarterfinals. You win this game, again, you go to the Barry Auditorium. All right, Fairhaven inbounding. They lead at 28-11 once again. Rowan Lincoln lets one fly from three-point range, and that goes high. Got a little bit of the top of the backboard there, which should be an out of bounds. So the whistle blows and gives it back to Harwood. Inside shot there, Pike Nelson close to the basket, grazes the front of the rim. Rebound coming down to Fairhaven. This is Sam Cahill tied up. Nice dish off, shot John Roberts, not gonna go. Nelson with the rebound. Here's Pike Nelson to the sideline. Now into the free throw line it goes. Good ball movement here by the Highlanders. Shot not going to go. Good patience there. Braden Bellows putting that one up. Just not getting them to drop. Then Sam Cahill drive into the front of the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebound coming down. Steele Nelson. Feed down the floor. Nicely done. A fast break put together. Finished off there by Alex Sands. And it's Slaters. Rowan Lincoln now, picked up by Sands, top of the circle. Here's Barker back into the game. Left side, gets it knocked away, gets it back. Roberts driving in baseline. Saw some room, not the easiest shot. Gets it off underneath the basket, hits it for two. 1:40 left to go here in the first half, 30-13. And good defensive pressure coming on the Fairhaven end. Ball throw knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Harwood. Okay, Alex Sands right here. Number 30 going to be the inbounder. Sam Cahill right in front of our camera right here. And checking in, number 15, Cody Adams comes in. Andrew Barker will sit. And we're ready to go. And that one hung up there for a little bit. Braden Bellows on the inbound play. Gets it to drop in for two. 30-15 our score. Here's Cahill just over the half-court line. Shot up, rebound, Pike Nelson. Right side three-point try by Bellows. Not going to go. Over there with the rebound. Here's Easton Adams. Left wing shot three. John Roberts going to drop it in. 33-15 now with that bucket. Steele Nelson shot off the rim, no good. Rebound Cody Adams. Fairhaven just running that floor. Very quick team there, wasting no time getting it down the floor. Steele, and beautifully done under pressure. Pike Nelson with a breakaway layup on the Steele turnover. 18 seconds on the clock left to go first half. 10 seconds. Roberts at the free throw line, almost got it knocked away. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Highlanders. They're going to throw a pass to the sideline, goes out of bounds, and we'll see whose possession that is. If it's Fairhaven, it is Fairhaven. They'll have time here. They got 3 seconds, so it's going to be inbounded right here by Easton Adams, number 10. 3.6 seconds, so enough time for a shot here. Gets loose at the half court. That shot is going to belong to Harwood. Braden Bellows got the loose ball just over the half-court line, put up the shot, and misses, and that will end our first half. But that was a quick first half up and down the floor. There's the scoreboard. Halftime, Slaters 33, Harwood Highlanders 17, quarterfinal basketball action at Fairhaven Union High School. It's halftime. You're looking at the Slater Nation sign here on the wall at Fairhaven Union High School, and we're just about ready to get the second half underway of quarterfinal basketball action. Always fun when you get to the playoffs, and of course it's just a whole different scenario. You can have a great record, as Fairhaven did coming into the season. Fairhaven boys 16-5 coming to the end of the regular season is what I mean, and Harwood with a 12-9 overall record, but it's all on the line in the playoffs. As we know, you win, you move on to the next round, you lose, and you finish up your season. So everybody trying to get a little further on down the line. Next place will be the Barrie Auditorium. All right, Fairhaven inbounds it, and we're underway. This is third quarter action. 33-17, Fairhaven leads. Good first half by Fairhaven. They started off very good right there with Sam Cahill. A nice left-sided underhanded layup with a right hand. He hits it for the two. And there's a shot the other end, top of the circle. Steele Nelson going to hit that one, 35-20 with that basket. Points hard to come by in that first half here for Harwood. Very good defense, though, from the Fairhaven Slaters. Top of the circle, we get a whistle, and this will be a foul. So foul number 3 on Sawyer Pekarski. So Sawyer will have to be a little extra careful. We're just underway, not even a minute gone here in this third quarter, and he's got his third foul. Non-shooting foul, Fairhaven inbound. Slaters with it now, working that left side. Rowan Lincoln had a good first half. Controls it, Cody Adams now with it. Here's Sam Cahill. And he is the spark plug here for Fairhaven. Drives right through that defense. Gets up that underhanded shot with a left hand this time under the Fairhaven basket for another two. No answer for Sam Cahill from Harwood. All right, Highlanders top of the circle. Very patient team. Shot goes up, looking for the right shot. They get the rebound, they'll get another one. Now a whistle underneath. See one of the Harwood guys knocked to the floor there, Sawyer Pekarski. And we're gonna have a pushing foul. That's on number 15, Cody Adams for Fairhaven, going to pick up the foul. Non-shooting foul, so we'll have it inbounded here at the baseline. It'll be Pike Nelson, number 14, the inbounder. Just underway, third quarter action here in the quarterfinals. Beautiful sunny afternoon. So the temperatures will be up there in the 50s today, which is nice after a long winter. And we're in the playoffs here at Fairhaven High School. In the paint it goes. There's a shot put up right in front of the basket. Sawyer Pekarski going to get that one-hander off and will not get it to drop in. Rebounded by Rowan Lincoln. This is Rowan with it now for Fairhaven. There's Andrew Barker rotating out on top. Now to Cahill. Cahill showing those excellent ball handling moves. That'll be a travel. Got a little extra step in there. Kim Levins, one of our officials, picking him up on that. So there's a turnover. Fairhaven back waiting on defense. Nobody's used full court pressure. Here's Braden Bellows now. Bellows drives, pulls up for the 6'8" jumper, misses the shot. Cody Adams with a rebound. Barker down the floor gets the pass. Cahill to the free throw line to Roberts. Back to Cahill on top. And they're going to give him 3 on that. Good ball movement, good quickness, good finding the open man there for Fairhaven. And right there, nicely done underneath Harwood's basket. That was, I believe, Steele Nelson, number 12, that just hit that one. There's another drive by Cahill. Just in getting layups right underneath. He's done it three times here anyway that I can think of in this third quarter. No answer for that coming from Harwood. Keep giving it to Sam Cahill. Let him pull apart that defense there. shot left side of the free throw line by Steele Nelson, misses. Cody Adams now to Cahill. Sam, top of the circle, gets it to Rowan Lincoln. Now John Roberts now working inside, back to Roberts on a little give and go. Put up a shot, misses, gets his own rebound. Good work underneath, goes back up for the shot. That'll be Pike Nelson picking up a foul on that play. Trying to stop that shot, got a little piece of his arm there when he was shooting, so we'll have 2 free throws coming. Andrew Barker having a good ball game here in this quarterfinal game at Fairhaven, on the line for 2. All right, we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. What that is the shooter would be Barker. Got a little bit of a nosebleed, it looks like. So they're going to try to stop that so he can stay in there and shoot the foul shot. We got a timeout here on the floor. 4:32 left to go here in the third quarter. Fairhaven 42 and Harwood 22. Timeout on the floor. More coming up. All right, I think they got things under control regarding Andrew Barker's nosebleed there. He should be able to go back to the free throw line and get a free throw, a couple free throws. 4:32 left to go, third quarter, 42-22, Fairhaven's lead. Slater's out there first there. It was their timeout. Harwood still trying to regroup there. Under head coach Jay Bellows, and here come the Highlanders. Once again, the number 6 seed coming in here. So they've had a very good season, 12-9. You can see a very skillful ball team, but they face a very good number 3 seed, Fairhaven, here today. Barker with the first free throw. That one is good. Good job there by Mike Finnegan, the athletic trainer, to get things under control. He's been at Fairhaven for many years, and other schools for that matter. Remember, Mike was splitting duties with Pulteney there too for a while at one point. Filling in where needed. All right, Highlanders trying to get something going. They're going to lose it out of bounds. The ball gets loose away from Steele Nelson. He couldn't get it back. Chases it out of bounds here at the sideline, but he'll be the last to touch it. Back to Fairhaven it goes with 4:22 left to go, third quarter. Wide open there. Not going to take that shot. He could have. That was Derek Webb. And the ball gets loose here at the half court. We'll see what we get for a call here. And that'll be Derek Webb picking up a foul there apparently. 2 team fouls each here at this point with 3:54 left to go here in the third quarter. So it'll be inbounded right here just around half court in the back court. Now Highlanders have to get it into the front court. They are on the Fairhaven end. Or their end, I should say. Fairhaven waiting on defense. Jump shot taken. Pike Nelson from the free throw line. Not going to go. Here's Sam Cahill down the floor setting up for Fairhaven, top of the circle. Nice ball movement. Fairhaven waiting for the right shot, and it was Easton Adams that gets it. Easton underneath. They get him the ball inside. Good positioning there off the glass for the 2. Nicely done. 46-22, the Fairhaven lead. Nice job getting it inside there, looking for the good shot, and they get one, number 12. That is Steele Nelson. That just hits that bucket for Harwood. Little movement in the paint there, loose ball, Fairhaven end. And that'll be 3, Pike Nelson from the corner. Going to need a whole bunch more of those to get back into this. With 2:33 left to go here, third quarter. Here's Cahill keeping it nice and slow here. Fairhaven enjoying that good lead. And Why not? Take some time off the clock here. Go take your time. In front of the basket, there's a shot. Easton Adams going to miss that one. Rebound coming down. That was Steele Nelson on the rebound. And here's a drive toward the Harwood basket. There'll be a foul. That's Easton Adams picking up the foul. Rowan Lincoln coming into the ball game now. Coming out will be John Roberts. 21, that is Luka Petrovic coming in now for Harwood as a replacement. Got to mention some of these new players here as they get into the lineup. All right, Harwood will inbound baseline. Corner shot, that's going to be 3. Braden Bellows hitting that one. Seen about the best minute in this game here so far from Harwood. Hit a couple of threes here. Yeah, there'll be a foul right there. As Sam Cahill trying to get to the basket. Puts up a little bit of runner and got bumped. And fouled. He'll be on the line to shoot 2. And that foul is going to be on Vincent Wing. Will pick up his second personal foul. So here's Sam Cahill on the line to shoot. Sam, one of the excellent athletes here at Fairhaven High School for his career. He's been on the football team and name we've mentioned in some of our football productions. Excellent running back. All right, Steele Nelson shot for a 3-point try, then a foul underneath for a push. That might be on Sam Cahill right there. I think they called out number 3. We'll wait till it goes up. Yes, it is. So that'll be his second foul. And Harwood will inbound baseline. Pike Nelson to put it in play. Okay, a lot of activity right there, but it all ends with a traveling violation. 1:29 left to go here in the third quarter. Fairhaven 48. Harwood 30. Quarterfinal basketball action at Fairhaven High School. Andrew Barker putting up a 3-point try. That'll come off the rim. Another foul away from the ball. All right, that's 5 team fouls on Fairhaven, so I believe we're going to come to the other end here and have some shots. That would be Derek Webb right there. There's Derek, right next to the shooter just to the left. The shooter on the line would be Braden Bellows to shoot 2. John Roberts coming into the ball game, coming out Easton Adams. I saw the number. Actually, it says Sawyer Pekarski. I thought it was 15. It's 5 on the line. So this is Pekarski shooting. And that second one is good. So Sawyer Pekarski gets that free throw. Makes it 48-31. All right, drive and shot by Rowan Lincoln. And we see the ball knocked out of bounds at the baseline. It is going to stay at this end of the floor with Fairhaven. Andrew Barker, number 12, going to be the inbounder. Barker drives into the middle, puts up the shot, misses. Rebound Fairhaven. Kick it right back out on top. Good passing, good quick, snappy passing there. There's another shot left sideline, not going to go. Rebound coming down. That was Luka Petrovic on the rebound. Right corner shot going to be short. Fairhaven rebound 1 second. Loose ball at the half court. No time for a shot. So a lot of activity to end that third quarter. We'll show you the scoreboard. At the end of 3, Fairhaven 48, Harwood, the Highlanders 31. Fourth quarter coming up. Thought we'd show you some of those state championship banners up on the wall for boys basketball, and these guys working real hard to get another one up there. All right, and we're underway. Fourth quarter, Fairhaven leading 48-31. Ball inbounded by Harwood. Going to be a foul there, underhanded shot, Sawyer Pekarski. Yeah, no foul, I guess. We have an out of bounds there. Apparently it's going to be turned over, so no foul. Goes back to Fairhaven. Highlanders back quickly on defense. Fairhaven now in the front court. Rowan Lincoln's shot is off the front of the rim, rebounded by the Highlanders. There's a shot by Braden Bellows, looking for 3 on that one. A little bit short there, goes out of bounds. All right, that will be a pushing foul, and that is going to be on number 5, Sawyer Pekarski. So Pekarski just picked up his 4th personal foul. We're going to have the ball inbounded here in just a moment by the Slaters at the baseline. John Roberts driving in for a shot blocked by Pike and Nelson. And there is a foul on that block shot, so we're seeing Roberts line up here at the free throw line. Pike Nelson picks up his 3rd personal foul. All right, Roberts' first free throw is good. Second free throw is good. Their score now even 50 for Fairhaven, 31 for Harwood. Quarterfinal basketball action. Fairhaven staying with that man defense. Kept things very tight here. Done a very good job on defense here today. Left side of the free throw line. There's a shot. Alex Sands off the glass, no good. This is Sam Cahill down the floor with it. Barker right side for 3. On that one. Alex Sands trying for 3, misses. Cahill with the rebound. Drives to the basket, puts up that runner. The 3-4 footer is going to come off the glass, no good. Was rebounded there by the Highlanders, not sure. Yeah, it's going to stay there with them. All right, so Highlanders will get it, and Fairhaven will get back on defense. 6:03 left to go in this contest. It was a good atmosphere with the playoffs, and that's what we're looking at here in this afternoon contest. Steele Nelson trying for 3. Again, that one a little off the mark, goes out of bounds. Highlanders have had some open shots and just not getting them to drop, and Fairhaven is just picking apart that defense with drives to the basket, outside shooting, and a little bit of everything here, and it's all going well for Fairhaven this afternoon. All right, another three right there. Fairhaven all psyched up there. Rowan Lincoln on three. That causes the Highlanders to take a timeout, but already some sideline celebration here on the Fairhaven side, liking what they see with 5:24 left to go in this ball game. Fairhaven with that last three by Lincoln goes up 56-31. Timeout on the floor, more coming up. Okay, the fan section there, student section at Fairhaven enjoying this afternoon. Ball inbounded after the timeout here by Harwood. We're back underway with approaching 5 minutes left to go. There's a steal. And let's see, in for a layup. Rowan Lincoln picking that one off. Got challenged there, but goes right to the basket for a layup. And two more for the Slaters. Braden Bellows shot off the rim, no good. Dribbling into the camera right here is Lincoln with the ball on the rebound. There's Andrew Barker with it. Now down low they go to Roberts. This is Sam Cahill bringing it out top of the circle. I guess Fairhaven's probably just going to take their time here, take a little more time off that clock. Roberts shot there from three-point range, no good. Comes off the rim. This is Alex Sands with the ball coming down the floor. All right, drive to the basket, shot, Steele Nelson. Steele got fouled. He'll be on the line to shoot two. Going up on the board for a Fairhaven foul is Andrew Barker, foul number 3 here. So we're approaching 4 minutes left to go in the contest. Fairhaven in very good position. They took charge of this one early from the opening moments. They're built on that lead for 3 quarters. We're in the 4th quarter. They lead at 58-32. Couple of free throws, both good. Steele Nelson, 58-33 now with those shots. Coach Vadnais going to his bench. We see Cody Adams getting ready to check back in. Okay, that is going to be an offensive foul. John Roberts picking that one up. Foul number 2 on him. Substitutions coming in from both sides as we come down to 3:38 left to go in this contest. This feels like a very quick one today. Not a whole lot of fouls here, and up and down the floor move very, very quickly. And it is Harwood with the ball right now, top of the circle. And their season slowly winding down here, it looks like. There's loose ball. Sam Cahill picking up on that one at the half court. Sam driving to the basket, taking it right in there into the defense, and Jake Vanafra will pick up a foul. Jake new into the lineup here. Well, he's been in there before, but just recently put back in there. Vanafra, one of the forwards there, gets his 2nd foul, and Sam Cahill will be on the line. Sam's going to shoot 2. Head coach Luke Vadnais, you can see walking the sidelines. His assistants are Ryan Lawrence, DJ Perry, Ken Webb, Jana Webb, athletic trainer Mike Finnegan, all doing a great job this season with this program. All right, there's a foul, I believe, going to be on Cody Adams. It'll be his second personal. We're down to 3:05 left to go in the contest. More players coming in and out. Barker coming out now for a break. Cody Adams getting a nice cheer from the Fairhaven crowd here. For a great job this afternoon in this quarterfinal as we're approaching our final 3 minutes. Everybody getting a chance to get into this. Harwood with the possession. Number 6 seed, they won 12 games this season. You could see they got some good skill here. And there's an out-of-bounds baseline. Very veteran team, though. There's 6 seniors on this team. All right, John Roberts coming out. Good cheer from the crowd here. Derek Webb with it, right side. Ball goes back out on top. Easton Adams. Loose ball picked up. Derek Webb will finish that off. Nice break down the floor for the Slaters. 2 minutes exactly left to go in this game. Quarterfinal action at Fairhaven High School. Fairhaven looks to be punching a ticket here to the Barry Auditorium. There's a beauty on the other side for Harwood, top of the circle. That one hit by Richard Ravelin. And I believe we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. We will mention that Fairhaven, as we said, the number 3 seed coming in here, taking on 6 seed Harwood, the Highlanders. And the other half of this bracket being played today, I believe, is number 2 Lamoille at hosting number 7 Middlebury. So the winner of this game will face the winner of that game, and that will be in the semis at the Barry Auditorium. That we won't know till the end of the day. Well, there's a foul. 1:32 left to go in this contest. As we said, the seniors, Leo Costanza, Caleb Brookins, Steele Nelson, Jake Vanafra, Garrett Brewer, Alex Sands. The 5 seniors, or several seniors, I think that's everybody, finishing up their high school basketball career as part of the Highlander program at Harwood High School. I'm sure that's always kind of an emotional feeling when you know you're playing your last couple of minutes of basketball for your school. Something you put a lot of time and effort into it, and it all winds down to this. Fairhaven trying to stay alive for another day here, and looks to be that they'll be going to the semis. So we're under about a minute left to go here in this contest. There's a Fairhaven shot. Joey Rice on the floor. Put that one up off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Oliver Smith. Back to the top of the circle. And there's a shot out on top. Max Carabino misses. Fairhaven rebound. Another shot in, out, back in again. Luca Carabino. 54-36. With that basket, 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds left to go. Drive to the basket, shot up, no good. Rebound back up, still not going to go. Another Highlander rebound. And that's kind of the story of the afternoon. Shots, but just not dropping. Richard Ravelin put that shot up. Then we get an out-of-bounds baseline. That'll leave us 5 seconds left to go in this contest. Going to stay here with Harwood, so they'll probably get a last shot off, and that'll be it for this quarterfinal game. There's your corner shot. There's your rebound. And that is it. A quarterfinal win for Fairhaven. The number 6 seeded Highlanders finished their afternoon Good cheers for the Fairhaven squad winning this one 54-36 this afternoon on their home floor. So congratulations. Did have an opportunity to see the Fairhaven guys a few times here in some of our PEG TV productions. Get the final handshake here, and folks in the community, I'm sure, very proud of this basketball team and wish them best of luck moving on to the next round. We'll see if we can get you some stats coming up. Final score 54-36 at Fairhaven High School. Quarterfinal win by the Fairhaven basketball team. All right, everybody leaving the gymnasium, and I want to thank Jesse Cahill there, giving us the scorebook to check some of these stats for you. 64-36 was the final. We'll check Fairhaven. First, Rowan Lincoln finishes with 11. Sam Cahill, 19 points. Easton Adams, 2 points. Andrew Barker finishes with 13. John Roberts, 14. Derek Webb with 2, and Luca Carabino with 3. Good all-around effort in this Fairhaven win. For the Harwood Highlanders finishing up their season today, Sawyer Pekarski with a total of 1. Steele Nelson with 12 points. We had Richard Ravelin with a total of 3 points. Pike Nelson with 13. Braden Bellows with a total of 8 points. And Alex Sands with a total of 2. So Fairhaven, once again, will move on to the next round, the semifinals, coming up here at the Barrie Auditorium. We wish them best of luck, and we thank Fairhaven for their accommodations here throughout the basketball season. Much luck moving forward. Final score, once again, Fairhaven 64, Harwood Highlanders 36. Quarterfinal basketball action, a production here on PEG TV. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.